Hey, everybody, welcome back to another episode of the Your Relationship With podcast. I'm your host, Melissa Snow. I don't have any fancy editing today. I don't have a fancy jingle. I don't even have a guest. I just have me, myself, my own unfunny jokes, and my own wisdom and expertise on networking to share with you. If you are just checking me out for the first time or you haven't been around for long, my company is called Powerful Women Rising. We are a purpose-driven organization with two core goals aimed at transforming the traditional networking landscape and empowering women in their business endeavors. So the first objective of the Powerful Women Rising company is to revolutionize networking by fostering a more human-centric approach, minimizing the presence of overly sales-focused individuals, who I call salesy weirdos. Instead, we strive to create an environment where genuine human connections are prioritized over aggressive sales tactics. By doing that, we aim to make networking more enjoyable, meaningful, and productive for everyone involved. Can I get an amen? All right. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for the amen. I heard you. I heard you, sister. All right. Today, I am coming at you with our third bonus episode. These are just little tidbits I'm putting out there for you about how to be better at networking, how to get a better return on your investment, how to not hate it so much, and dare I say, maybe to actually have some fun. So today I want to talk to you about how to introduce yourself at networking events. So a lot of times you'll go to these events and everybody will get an opportunity, like 30 seconds, 60 seconds to stand up and introduce themselves to the whole room. So I'm not necessarily talking about when you meet somebody out and about one-on-one, which is also networking, but today I'm talking about how you introduce yourself to the room. So you may have heard this talked about as an elevator pitch. You may have heard it referenced as your 30-second commercial. I dislike both of those phrases very much. And I think most people, when they are doing their elevator pitch or their 30-second commercial, you can't see my air quotes, but they're happening, they come across as salesy weirdos. Because when you are reciting this thing that you've memorized about yourself and your business, your heart doesn't show, your authenticity doesn't show, your personality doesn't show. It just is a very robotic, cold, transactional way of explaining who you are and what you do. And it doesn't connect you with people. It doesn't endear you to anyone. It doesn't necessarily make a lot of people think, oh, that's somebody I want to talk to more. So I am encouraging you to drop the elevator pitch, to drop the 30 or 60-second commercial, and to just talk about what you do from your heart. Now, in order to do that effectively, you need to do some preparation, right? You need to be very, very clear on what you do, who you help, and what problem you solve. You need to be very clear on what it is that sets you apart from all of the other people who do what you do. You need to be very clear on your why. Why do you love your business? Why do you love helping the people that you help? Why do you love doing what you do? You have to be very clear on all of these things so that when you get up and you speak from your heart, when you don't have a script to recite from, you still are very clear about what you do and who you help. I see a lot of people doing their introductions from their hearts, but when they're done talking, I and everyone else, I'm like, I don't know what you just said. Coaches, I love you, but you guys do this a lot, right? I help women find their purpose and fulfillment and passion and joy and soul and growth and all of these coaching buzzwords that I'm sure sound really good to you. But to the average woman who's listening to that, they're like, I don't know if you're talking about me and I don't know what you are going to help me do. Like all of those words sound really nice. And of course, like something everybody would want, but that's not the thing that makes whoever's listening to you go, oh my gosh, yes, she is the woman I've been looking for. Or yes, she is the woman I need to introduce my sister to. That's what you are trying to accomplish in your introduction. You want, even if it's just one person in that room, to be like, oh man, she's speaking to me. She's talking about me. She can solve the problem that I was just thinking about. Okay? Now, when you do your introduction, you also want to be clear about what it is that you sell. Do you sell coaching? Do you sell group coaching? Do you sell one-on-one coaching? Do you sell a membership? Do you sell a product? Do you sell a product that is associated with a specific business, or is it a product that you make? Now, A lot of this, I'm looking at you, multi-level marketing, direct sales queens. You guys do this a lot. You get up there and you talk around what you do because you're so afraid to tell anybody that you are associated with Melaleuca or Young Living or doTERRA or Arbonne or whatever it is, because you are afraid that when they hear that word, when they hear that you are in direct sales, they're going to stop listening. They're not going to want to talk to you. They're not going to want a relationship with you. They're not going to care anything else about what you have to say. And the reality is that might be true. But if that is true when you do your introduction, it's going to be true later on when they find out. So all you've really done is wasted both of your time having a follow-up conversation for them to find out that you actually sell Arbonne products, but that you were just being a salesy weirdo in your introduction because you weren't being upfront about that. This is the same thing I used to tell my dating coaching clients when they would say, I don't want to put that on my dating profile online because it might turn some people off. You are afraid to say that you are in direct sales because you might turn some people off. But guess what? Those people are not your people. They were never going to be your people. It was never going to happen. So you might as well be direct and upfront from the beginning so that you don't waste your time and energy with people who were never going to be your people. Same thing with online dating. Why not put something on your profile that is going to turn people off? You want to turn people off. You want people to know when you do your introduction that you are not the person for them. That makes it so much easier for both of you, right? I'm not going to get up and do my introduction and not mention the fact that I only work with women. My group is for women. My podcast is for women. Everything I do is for women. I'm not going to get up there and sugarcoat that because a man might not want to talk to me, and he could have been the man that would connect me with a whole bunch of women. Like, I'm going to tell everybody, this is what I do. This is who I do it for. This is the problem that I solve. And if they want to connect with me based on that, super. They're probably my people. If they don't want to connect with me based on that, also super. They're saving us both a lot of time and effort. My last tip for you when doing your introduction, and this is another reason why I don't love the scripted elevator pitch, is because I want you to let your personality shine through. I want you to be authentic. If you are nervous getting up there and standing in front of people and introducing yourself, and you make really dumb jokes when you're nervous, I want you to get up there and make a dumb joke. And then I want you to say, I'm sorry, I make really dumb jokes when I'm nervous. Anyway, this is who I am and this is my business. That endears people to you. That makes the woman sitting on the other side of the room who is also very nervous feel like you're somebody that she could connect with. That makes the people in the room who are going to jive with your energy and your personality and your authentic being know that you are someone that they want to connect with. And that is the goal. Regardless of whether they want to connect with you because they think you might want to be their friend, they think that you might be a good business connection for them, they think they might want what you have to offer. You want the people to see your authenticity, to see how you really are, and to want to connect with you based off of that. It's going to be such a better business relationship from the jump if they are able to see authentically who you are from the very beginning. I want you to remember that you don't need to be the person that you think everyone is picturing when they think successful business owner. We think it's this woman in a pantsuit who's got it all put together. She doesn't have a hair out of place. She's super successful. She always keeps to her schedule. She gets up early every morning and goes to the gym, right? We all think that we need to be that person. You don't. Take it from me. I am none of those things. I don't wear a pantsuit. I always have flyaways. I am never going to be a morning person, no matter how hard I try. And I'm still doing it. I'm still running a successful business. I'm still finding tons of people who want to connect with me, who want to network with me, who want to be part of my network. And it's because I'm showing up authentically everywhere I go, in every space. And you can do that too. All right, ladies, that's what I have for you today. I would love to hear your thoughts, questions, feedback, comments. Connect with me on Instagram and send me a message. Also, be sure to check out the Powerful Women Rising community and leave a review for this podcast. You know I love them. All right, I'll see you next time.